A sudden shaft of sunlight forced me to stop in my tracks. The brief awkwardness was instantly noticed by a sharp-eyed priest. He saw that I could only move in the shadows, and a flicker of doubt crossed his face. My secret of being a vampire could no longer be hidden. The priest drew a silver longsword and cried, "To do heaven's justice." With one stroke he tore the tense curtain, letting the noon sun strike my face. A burning pain hit me at once. I gave a heart-rending scream. The people around us were stunned. They finally saw my true form. Even as the queen fell to her knees, begging them to give me a chance to explain, the crowd invoking purging evil set the tent ablaze, intent on reducing it. The Lord who had risked his life to protect them, to ashes. Flames consumed me, and my roar echoed into the night sky. At the edge of death, the darkness within me reawakened. Countless black plumes shot up and blotted out the sun. I walked out of the fire, my wounds immediately knitting closed. Furious, I lashed out at these ungrateful people. If it hadn't been to protect you from the Turks' trampling, why would I have bargained with a demon and become this monster? The queen rushed to my side and calmed me. I forced down my rage and ordered everyone back to their posts. I knew the real danger was the invasion of the Turks' 100,000-strong army. News that I had gained dark power soon reached the Sultan's ears. To keep his troops from panicking, he ordered the 100,000 soldiers to march with their eyes shut, yet that only slowed them. By the time they came to the monastery, the sun had already set. A battlefield at night was my domain. I extended my arm and linked with the countless bats hiding in the mountains. As if answering a summons, they swarmed until they darkened the sky. I concentrated, and with a sweep, billions of bats coalesced into a gigantic hand and struck the enemy. Screams rose in waves. The Sultan's army was routed. The Sultan immediately ordered a rapid retreat. I fixed on the Sultan at the center of the crowd, then transformed into a cloud of bats and surged onto the field, knocking the Sultan from his horse. Capture the leader first, remove the Sultan, and the 100,000 troops would surely collapse. But when I saw his face clearly, I realized he was only a decoy. The real Sultan had long since donned a soldier's armor and hidden in the shadows. He never sought to face me directly. He wanted only to distract me and buy time for the assassination squad infiltrating the monastery. By the time I realized I had been tricked, the queen was already heavily surrounded. The assassins felled her with a single blow and mercilessly abducted my son. I screamed and turned into a swarm of bats to chase them, but the rising sun suppressed me. The dark power inside was fading. The 3-day limit was nearly up. I threw myself after the queen as she fell from the cliff. But despite everything, I could not save her. Seeing the plan succeed, the Sultan took my child, and his army slaughtered the townspeople to the last. On her deathbed, the queen demanded I drink her blood to restore the demon. Given power, only then could I save our son and finish my vengeance. I stared at her, stunned and torn. Under the gaze of the demon in the cave, I finally nodded. At the last moment, I drank her blood. The pact was sealed, the demon re-emerged, and I became utterly enslaved to the darkness, a true vampire. Wrath filled the heavens and clouds shrouded the sun.